playing the hottest hip-hop and R&B in the nation. K100 Radio. Listen to us on the TuneIn app, 24/7 on the go.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
Let's get to it, shall we?
To the K100 Radio,
How's
hip-hop
everybody
and
doing? What up,
R&B.
You know the drill.
K100, you bastard!
Welcome, everybody. This is K100 Radio, and welcome to another one of our direct line interviews. Our segments, we got a couple of them lined up for you today. Actually, 3 in a row. We've got a trifecta. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Appreciate you guys for rocking. So, I'm not going to waste too much time talking in the intro. Like I said, we got 3 interviews lined up back-to-back this time, right? We got Hope Trilly, NFM drummer, also OG Ego. So we got 3 artists that we getting ready to chop up with and learn more about and have a direct conversation with. So, I guess, you know, cliche, ladies first. Ladies first, all right? We set it off with a really dope artist, a female artist, but I put her bars up against a lot of you guys out here, if I'm being frank. We're going to set this thing off with Hope Trilly. Hope Trilly, you on the line? What's going on? Welcome to K100 Radio, fam.
Yes. Hey, what's good? Appreciate y'all for having me.
Absolutely. Welcome to the show, finally. Took me a long time to get you over here, Hope. Took me a long time to get you over here, but you got
Oh,
over.
yeah.
You good now. All right.
We overdue.
I know, right? All right. So, before we even get to talking and having our conversation, fam, I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself to our listening audience. You got the floor. Go ahead and tell them who Hope Trilly is, where you from, and what you represent.
I got you. Just to reiterate, my name is Hope Trilly. I'm from Queens, New York. I'm a female artist. I'm a battle rapper. You know, I'm here to make moves. You feel me?
Now, it's important that everybody understands the significance of Hope saying she's a battle rapper. Because, again, like I told you before we even got into this, I got money. We going to be putting some bets on the line. I'm going to put money on Hope with them bars against a lot of you niggas. I'm sorry, but I got to go with what I know. Some of you may be better. I don't know. I just haven't seen y'all yet. The grind ain't matching. You know what I'm saying? The grind ain't matching. You feel me? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, Hope. Let's talk about that. Let's before we get into the bars and everything. Talk about what it's like being from New York. Are you living in New York now, or are you down here in Atlanta? Like I see you a lot down here on the ground. Where you from? Or where you at right now? I mean.
Yeah, I'm currently based here in Atlanta, but yes, I'm from Queens, New York, Jamaica.
All right.
Yeah, man, I grew up there. I was born there. You know, it's different being down here, but I love it here, though.
All right, good. Well, listen. How long you been down here before I ask you this question? How long you down here?
I've been down here for about 4 years, going on 5 years now.
All right, so you're an official
Since
transplant.
2017.
All right, so you're an official transplant at this point. All right, you're here now. You know what I'm saying? Some people, if you're going to make it in Atlanta, you ain't going to last 4 or 5 years. You'll be home in 6 months to a year. If it wasn't cut out for you, you'd already be back home. So you're here now. You're an official transplant. Okay, so I want to talk about culturally what it was like as an independent artist grinding up there and what it's like now. Like when you came to Atlanta, did you come down here to pursue your career in hip-hop? Is that what brought you to the city?
Actually, it didn't. Like, I really came here just because I just wanted to change, like, just the scenery and everything. And I have a lot of family who lives down here, so I just came down here to be close to the family. But it is a bit of a difference, not too much different, other than that the climate here for music is just a bit different than it is in New York. Like, I was still, making moves, like doing performances and stuff like that, and networking and things like that. But I would say the market is just a bit wider here for certain things, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's been a bit different.
So, did you start out battle rapping as an MC, or did you start out writing your songs first? Which one came first? Because for the most part, you know, I've seen the transition that a lot of artists have when they come up from battle rapping and then try to, you know, just go from battling to like cutting albums and making songs. And you know, I know you know, it's not always a good transition. You know, we've had some supreme battle rappers who try to get deals, who get deals and flop, and it never works out. You feel what I'm saying? So which one did you start doing first?
I guess earlier in my life, I guess I could say I started battling first because my love for hip hop came from me being around my cousins and my brothers and seeing them how they rap and they battle rap each other, and that's how I fell in love with it. But I guess I took songwriting more seriously than I ever took battle rap at first. So,
okay,
you know, I guess it kind of stems from battle rap, but I guess I'd say songwriting came first.
All right.
Like,
You know, that's kind of you know, honestly backwards, because most people kind of start out battle rap and then they say, nah, you know, now I wanna do some music now. I wanna get a deal now. You know what I'm saying? I wanna get serious about rap. You know, they you know, so let's jump into your career as a battle rapper. Like being a female especially, like it's tough because you know, guys, how many times have you bodied a guy in a battle rap? Like, just be honest with me. How many times have you bodied dudes?
Man, honestly, I don't think I've lost to a guy yet. Like, I don't think I haven't lost a battle yet. I wouldn't say, but like I wouldn't say I lost anything yet. But about 3 so far that I've battled, like officially, like in battle rap, I battled 3 guys so far. So,
all
yeah.
right. And
my first battle was against a guy too, actually. So.
Was you nervous? Let me ask you this. I gotta be honest, but did you go low blow on him? Did you pull out any low blows on him? Because you know, women, y'all kind of got the upper hand. When you battling a chick, it's like she can say some stuff that a guy can't say, and you already at a disadvantage almost. She can just dig in there and go real low on you. Did you go low on him, Hope? Tell me the truth.
No, I don't think I hit nobody with no low blows, but I'm gonna hit you with something. You gonna get hit. For real, but
all right.
But you know, I don't try to go too below the belt like that.
All right. Well, I mean, because that I guess that I never personally got into battle rap. I'm from the South, more laid back. Battle rapping wasn't big in the South. You know what I mean? So for me, you know, it all started with making music, making songs, being in studios. That's how we got into it. We didn't go to battle raps, and people really didn't battle in the South like that. But I know you're from New York, so it was like a part of the culture and lifestyle. But I say that, and I'm asking you the question because I never got into it because it just wasn't how we was raised. And also, I'm a little quick-tempered. I can be a little temperamental. And sometimes I watch battles, and I be like, yo, he not going to punch that nigga in the face for saying that? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes battle rap get crazy, and you be like, yo, okay, he just crossed the line. They should be fighting right now, like in 5 seconds, and it never happens. But have you ever been battling somebody and was like, yo, son, I'm about to really slap you for real? Like for real, or have you ever felt like that? I'm serious, serious question, because I ask every battle rapper that, because I look at some battles, I'm like, so you just gonna let that nigga talk to you like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what?
Yeah. Sometimes people act a little crazy, but me personally, I always keep in mind that, you know what I'm saying, this is like a sport, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be out here getting emotional because of everything somebody says. You know, you kind of signed up for this. So, but the only times I felt like, yo, like, hey man, you need to chill out is when people kind of get in your space. That's my only thing. When people get a little bit too close, or when people try to talk while you're rapping and stuff like that, that kind of, you know, those are like little pet peeves of mine. But as far as anything anybody says to me, nah, I just let that roll off.
All right. I was wondering, especially with the thing with the space. Like, I mean, and then on top of that, you're a female, so you know it's got to be boundaries. It's got to be borders. And I see some dudes get extra, like, yo, it's just not for me. I'll stick to the lab. I'll stick to the pen and the pad. You know what I'm saying? As far as anything creative, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
And as you said too, about being a female, because I forgot to connect back to that too. Like, it is different being a female rapping and stuff too. It's kind of like, it's kind of good and like kind of bad in a way, because it's kind of good because it's not too many women doing it. Like, it's just more scarce, you know. It's more rare that you find women actually, you know what I'm saying, holding it down, really, like, you know, real writers, like just real into it. But it's kind of a con too, because they use that against you. You know, they try to be like, oh, you're a woman, you're emotional, women are catty, women can't do this, women can't write. women. Like they try to kind of play both sides too, but
Right. Well,
yeah.
And speaking on that, when it comes down to, okay, so we've talked about, you're being a battle rapper. Let's go back into like the music, because we've got some songs, a couple of songs loaded up that we're going to play just to introduce you to our listening audience, and people who may be watching this and, listening to the podcast, or however they're consuming this particular interview. And we're going to play some songs for them. But so I want to segue over to the music side. So as a female artist, you are, listening to your, let me just say this, listening to your music, I can't listen to a Hope Trilly song and say, yeah, she's from New York, right? But I also don't listen to it and say, yeah, she's from Atlanta. You're not from here. You've only been here for a couple of years. So I was listening to the songs, and outside of when you actually specifically mention, maybe by bar, where you're from or where you're representing, it's kind of hard to catch the flow. So what influences your style as an artist? What kind of crafted the way you decided to pen songs? As far as the wordplay and what tracks you decide to jump on, and also what you decide to write about. Because as you know, it's always a huge debate about what women should or should not be rapping about, how they portray themselves, the sex sale, the whole conversation that you probably had 1,000 times, and you'll continue to have as long as you're in this game. Go ahead, I'll let you answer the question.
Okay. First, I want to start by saying, so when I grew up, I spent a couple years down here in Atlanta as well. I was about 5 to about 9 years old. And during that time, a lot of Atlanta music, a lot of the music that made Atlanta kind of where it is now was out there. So I was in tune to a lot of that music because I was down here at that time. And my mother passed away when I was about 10, so I moved back to New York. And ever since then, I kind of been writing, and I use that as an outlet. So I guess I got a lot of Southern influence. I love the bounciness. I don't always, I love beats that are bouncy. I like hopping in and out of pockets and stuff like that. I like to do that. So right off the bat, you probably can't tell that I'm from New York, because typically my beat selection it's not always East Coast or gritty and stuff, even though I can do those type of beats with ease. But yeah, I think my style just kind of reflects both sides in a way. But and what else did you mentioned something else about the sound?
About how much emphasis, I guess the specific question about on the back end of it was how much pressure. I don't want to say pressure. I want to get the word right. Well, you could say it's pressure, but you may not interpret it that way. But do you feel to have a level of femininity, a level of sexualness protruding through your records? Because there's this constant debate basically about the Cardi B lane versus the Rhapsody lane. You know what I'm saying? You've got the Megan Thee Stallions versus the Ciroc. And I feel like, there's always this constant debate amongst female MCs and just the industry in general about you got to pick one of those lanes. It's like a taboo. You can't go in the middle. You can't be sexy but have crazy bars. Some people have pulled it off, and those are the ones I felt like had the longest, had the biggest careers as female artists. But how do you feel about that as being a female MC? Do you feel any pressure to care at all what people think about how you portray yourself as a woman on tracks?
I guess I care to a certain extent, but I still understand that I'm a young woman and I'm growing and I'm exploring and just, you know what I'm saying, just being myself. So I feel like, you may hear certain things in my music or whatever, because I'm going to express what I'm going through, how I am. If I feel sexual one day or I want to do a sexual song, I'll do it. But I don't feel the pressure, because as a woman, you'll get sexualized anyway. You can do whatever you want. You could wear baggy jumpsuit clothes or whatever you want to wear, whatever, be rapping the hardest, and you'll still get sexualized somewhere along the way. So I don't feel like it's, completely necessary. I feel like whoever will gravitate towards you will, Yeah.
All right.
But I just try to stay in my own lane.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that answer. I love it. All right. This is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzard.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
You know the drill.
K100, you bastard.
We rocking out right now. This is a direct line interview. Like I said, we got a trifecta, but right now we talking to ladies first tonight. Hope Trilly is on the line. And we've been having a pretty interesting conversation. I hope you're having fun so far, because we've been ready to get ready to the good part, to the music. It's where I know you want to lead to anyway.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
All right, yeah, of course you do. Every artist is like, yeah, I love this conversation, but nigga, play my shit. Hurry up, Liz. Get to the music. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It's cool. All right, thank you, everybody.
Nah, this is good. This is good.
I know. All right. And listen, everybody that's watching right now, if you're watching on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook, maybe Instagram over here on this camera, or if you're listening on K100radio.com, or if you have downloaded our mobile app, or if you're listening to the replay on our Spotify podcast, I want to welcome you guys to please visit our website at K100radio.com. And if you haven't already, please download our mobile app on the Apple App Store or Google Play. It is completely free. Please support the platform to support these independent grinders out here. All right, Hope Trilly, we finna get to this music. All right, I got a video, and I don't know how much time we're gonna have, but I got a video, but they didn't necessarily send me the video for this interview, but I got the interview ready just in case we got time. But we're gonna get to the songs first.
Okay.
All right, so I got two records. I got Creme de la Creme and I got Off the Rip. And I've listened to both of the records. So I told you guys when we started the interview, if you never heard this this artist spit, that she got some bars. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just said that. I led off with that at the beginning. I want you to pick. You tell me which one of these songs you want me to play first, Hope.
We could play Creme de la Creme first.
All right, now.
That's cool.
Before I play it, I want you to tell me about the song. Give me a little introduction, a little synopsis about what we get into with Creme de la Creme.
Okay, Creme de la Creme is all about being, you know, top of the line, like the cream of the crop, just being the best overall. And it's very braggadocious, it's very bar heavy, but it's also fun and bouncy and catchy. So, yeah.
All right. Let's get to it, fam. This is Hope Trilly. All right. She hails from New York, but she also representing the A. Also as well, I feel like. Also representing for the ladies. And fellas, I told you now. I told you. She'll eat most of y'all lunch. But we gonna back it up. We're gonna back that up with the actual bars. You feel what I'm saying? This is K100 Radio. This is a direct live interview. Hit that follow button if you're watching on social media streams. Hope Trilly. Let's see if she the creme de la creme. Let's see if these bars are standing up to the name of the song. Let's go.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
Trilly. Yeah. Top of the line, creme de la creme. Do not play with me, cause I'm not one of them. Strong arm in these niggas ain't hopped in the gym. Smooth as some butter like top of my Timbs. I'm honest, they switch up the topic again. They stock like an album is dropping again. He told me he loved me, I blocked him again. Nah, nigga, not you again. Was stuck in my feelings, but turned to a dog. See niggas gon' fail when my feelings are gone. Ice in my veins, gotta wait till it thaw. Was coping with pain, had to post by the bar. When lose a draw, it made me a star. They see how I'm standing, but hope that I fall. Remember them days, it was no one to call. Now when it's about money, they know who to call. They know my name for real. I'm with the gang for real. And if I tell them I'm tired, then you be a stain for real. They hate for real. I had to turn up, can't sit on the bench. Really, I've been out here playing the field. I'm a free agent, ain't waiting. Won't sign unless they cut me a major deal. Effortless with it, it's up then it's stuck, put some leverage in it. Never a clone, cause I stay reinvented. My name ringing off like a marriage is in it. I'm eating on Kells, I stay in the kitchen. I stay with the bars, I can make me a prison. If I make it double, I know I could triple it. I get respect and ain't fucking to get it. No way, that's them other bitches. The way I was born from a hustler spirit. The level I'm on, niggas never get near it. Expensive my jeans, but it's not the Mamiris. And talking to money like talking to Siri. This weight on my shoulders, I never get weary. My L's is really just W's in theory. My ear to the street, so I know that they hear me. If you know, like I know, then I know you knew better. If you know, like I know, then I know you knew better. Cause we don't play around, we just lay them down. If it's on your mind, need to say it now. No feelings, I don't get attached. I don't miss them, I don't double back. Before COVID, new niggas in mass. I get chicken like drums in a flask. Decisions I made in the past. Give me character, wisdom in class. Hop in the whip, do the dash. 5 cent shots, it don't come with a flask. I make it hit like I play for the Dodgers. I'm more of a doer and less of a talker. I got the style that can never be altered. I married the game and made love at the altar. Euro stepping through the competition, breaking ankles on them. Now I got them limping. I think my people, how could I forget them? Even Michael Jordan need a Scottie Pippen. You niggas is finished, I barely done started. Counting the blues like my parents, the Carters. He tried to act gangsta, got daily departed. They want me to stop, but I'm gone regardless. You answer with Trilly, they ask who the hardest. I'm always on point, really, what can you say? It's do say around when I need to escape. When numbers are talking, there is no debate. I grind for the future and live for the day. They go back in time like a trip to LA. Really, I'm lit as a bitch. Really, I'm real as it gets. Changing the game, ain't throwing a fit. I don't say much, but you get the gist. This is what happens when I reminisce. I'm popping my shit, yeah. I want the money, y'all got all the fame shit. I'm from the jungle, that's why they can't tame shit. Shine like the moon, you niggas won't phase me. Switch up your stock, cause that shit is outdated, whoa. I ain't gonna stop till I make it. If they forget it, then I'll reinstate it, whoa. Top of the line, creme de la creme. Do not play with me, cause I'm not one of them. Stronger than ever, been dropping these gems. The week go fast, it's Friday again. Dope since the playground, I'm sliding again. Ain't satisfied till I slide in the bins. They play with my name, won't try it again. Can't keep it real, so they gotta pretend. But there comes a day where they gotta admit. In case they forgot, I remind them again. If you know, like I know, then I know you knew better. If you know, like I know, then I know you knew better.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
That's one of them. You know the drill.
K100, you bastard.
K100 Radio, I'm your host, Blizzard. When we rocking out right now, we still talking to Hope Trilly on the line. Hey, yo. Hope Trilly, what's good, family?
Yeah.
I told him you had them bars. I just had to load them up for you.
What's
just
up?
let you speak for yourself. You understand? Right.
You already know.
All right. So listen, hold on. We ain't done yet. Y'all pause. Y'all chill. All right. Hold on. Got some more. Got another one. We got this other joint, Hope, called Off the Rip. We're going to hit them back to back because we got another interview coming up today. So we're going to make sure we get enough music in so they can get a full scope of your work as an artist. So let's talk about the next song we got called Off the Rip. Give me a little synopsis on this one. Give me an intro. What we getting into?
Got you. Off the Rip, it's kind of in the same lane. It's a bit braggadocious, but this whole track was a straight freestyle. It's just a single I wanted to drop. Just having fun, letting people know like what it is off the rip, what to expect. You know how I'm coming. Yeah.
All right. More music from Hope Trilly. This is a direct line interview with Hope Trilly on K100 Radio. Remember, before we get ready to get up out of here, we're going to let her give out her social media information and how you can find all this dope music online so you can support her. But let's get back to the music because we've had our talk. If you missed any parts of this interview, all right, please go to our podcast on Spotify and, subscribe. Go back and listen to it from the beginning in case you missed any parts of the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get into it, man. This one is called Off the Rip. Hope Trilly, K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Trilly, ooh, straight off the rip. Straight off the rip, I've been on the road like Tokyo. Niggas ain't catching my drift. I'm in my bag like groceries. Got a few ops on the list, and I ain't checking it twice. You know what I'm on, candles get lit. And we ain't making no wish, we just making it happen. Straight up, my time is money 100, I just made another transaction. I did too much relaxing. Business was casual, now it's no room for the slacking. That should've tired you out, it was wearing me down, had to switch up the fashion. You and me, I work like it's two of me. Nigga asked me who I am, I told him to Google me. I'm not who I used to be, they gon' have to get used to me. People be talking, but when it comes down to it, what can you prove to me? Crazy glue, I'm stuck in my ways. Yeah, I'm tryna get paid. Old nigga thought that I loved him, boy. You was only fun for the day. I think that my wallet got COVID. Dollars is stuck all inside. I would say my hate is my Lolo, but I'm where the money resides. Yeah. Ooh, straight off the rip. Yeah. Straight off the rip. Yeah. Straight off the rip. Yeah. Ooh, straight off the rip. They wanna know how I be cooking like this. Shorty, it's all in the wrist. They catching the vapors, I let them drop. Never had smoke that I missed. I seen a few come and go, but another like me probably never exists. That's word to my sis and that's word to my bro. I think that I'm covered in glow. And if it's something that's stuck, you see they not touching the flow. Never had to purchase a code. I've been keeping it G, going up like crescendo. I see our percentage is low. I gotta stop eating these rappers cause most of them be GMO. The game ain't free, it's sold. I'm talking separately, not in my pedigree. I put my mind to it like it's telepathy. Fuck is you telling me? If I take a L, just know the L is for longevity. Okay, I'm back at it again. I see they capping again. Something like a star in my circle. Tryna be in the back of the Benz. Oh yeah, they think it's a joke. Till I get the laugh at the end. They got me on 10, I leveled again. Only one way to begin. Then straight off the rip.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
I told y'all what it was. You know the drill?
K100, you bastards.
All right. Hope Trilly been killing it for a minute now. I got to tell you, Hope Trilly, I've been knowing, knowing about you just because we've got a couple of people that, of course, we're affiliated with it. Shout out to my guy, Sid Wines. I've worked with him. I know you have. JC Rocker, that's K100 Radio family right there. I know you know who that is. So I just want to shout out to my people who actually been putting me up on your music long before we did this interview. Shout out to those guys. All right. Before we roll out.
Shout out to y'all for real.
Yeah, before we roll out, I got to make sure we give you the moment to give out any shout outs you want to give out and also give out your contact information if that's necessary and also where they can find all this music we've been dropping. Go ahead.
Okay, first off, I want to give a shout out to my team, 80 Grand Music. That's the team, that's the squad. I want to give a shout out to all my supporters, everybody who's been following me so far, giving me an opportunity. You can find all of my music, merchandise, content, videos, everything on HopeTrilly.com. That's my website. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, everything at Hope Trilly, HopeTrilly, and HopeTrilly.com. Don't forget that.
All right, good stuff. All right, and I got it. Let me check my phone line because I think my next artist is on the line. Hold on, let me see if this NFM Drama. Hey, Drama, this you, fam?
Yo.
What's good, family? You on deck? You ready?
Yo.
You ready, bro?
Always ready.
All right, my dog. Stand by. Let me close it out with Hope, and then we'll get to you next. Stand by, brother. You on deck? All right.
All right.
For sure.
All right.
All right, good salute, man. When we do them back to back like this, we do a little check-ins and everything. And this is all the family. We all family over here. We independent artists. I know some of y'all don't get along.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them rich niggas don't get along. They got a lot of money, and them niggas still mad. The fuck? I don't know why you niggas is mad. Millionaire ass niggas is over here beefing. Crazy ass niggas. Anyway, Hope. You know what? Don't get me started because we got time. But I'll go left and then I'll get pushed back on time. Before we transfer over to the next one, I'm just gonna end the show like this, if you don't mind, Hope. I got this one other song. I'm gonna play a little bit of this video while I transfer over to the next interview and get everything ready. I got the isolation. Can I run the isolation real quick for him? And we're gonna leave it with that. All right?
Yeah, sure, for sure.
All right.
Let's get it.
Absolutely, all right. Hope Trilly is in the building. NFM Drama coming up next. K100 Radio, stand by.
K100, you bastards.
I get it myself or they get to me. Lord, protect me cause I know they watching. I'm changing my energy. I'm trying to channel my energy. I compromised my own zone to the point I wasn't feeling me. Felt like that house was not a home. I looked up and seen that the ceiling's weak. A lot of shit stay on my mind. Yeah, but my destiny very refined. I went for miles in these shoes, now I walk a little different. Can tell that I took it in stride. Give a fuck about your Pradas and Louis V. Give a fuck about your followers and jewelry. Need something that material don't do for me. I'm not sorry that I'm not who I used to be. I stay moving dolo, I'm used to it. I don't care about y'all egos, I'm bruising it. I was given this life, wasn't choosing it. In my jeans like a myriad truth in it. I got a whip. Nah, it ain't a Rari, I push it, the engine be running. I was on foot like it was nothing. I'm grateful it took me from Ubers and buses. Yeah, I remember the summers, I barely had me a budget. Now I be saving these hundreds. I'm trying to stack it and flip it now. I see my circle is slimmer now. And if I fall off, who would I ever see? Who do I call on when I need help with me? I caught a flight, got away from the trouble. For real, I was fresh off the plane with a duffel. I felt alone on my own. I scrolled through my phone like I don't know none of these numbers. I swear these niggas like night and day. Nigga, no taking my life away. Why should I make myself vulnerable? I've been alone or it's easy to isolate. I caught a flight, got away from the trouble. For real, I was fresh off the plane with a duffel. I felt alone on my own. I scrolled through my phone like I don't know none of these numbers. I swear these niggas like night and day. Nigga, no taking my life away. Why should I make myself vulnerable? I've been alone or it's easy to isolate. Open my eyes and I'm woke.
You are tuned into K100 Radio, Hip Hop and
cut that off.
R&B.
I just had to play a little bit of that. I had to play a little bit of that.
K100, you bastard.